Hello everyone, welcome to our channel ZenithAchievers. Today we are going to learn a very simple and an easy topic, sentences and its types. What are sentences? Sentences are a group of words that when we take together will make a sensible, meaningful sentence or a statement. So sentence in itself will be a complete and meaningful statement. We have 4 types of sentences. So there are how many types of sentences? There are in total 4 types of sentences. Each type of sentences has different roles and different function. So there are 4 types of sentences. The first and foremost type of sentence is known as declarative sentence, or it is also known as assertive sentences. What do you mean by declarative or an assertive sentence? Declare means to announce, to give information. So declarative or assertive sentences are simple statements that are going to give us information about something. You can also call them as information giving sentences. So declarative or assertive sentences are sentences that will give us information about something. For example, the Earth is a third planet. So it is an information that we are giving to you that Earth is a third planet. I like sweets. So when you give a simple statement, when you give an information about something, it is known as a declarative or an assertive sentences. There are many examples, many activities that you do day to day can also be known as your declarative sentences. For example, I get up early in the morning. I go to school. We are late for the party. Let's catch our bus. It is too late. The sun sets in the west. So when you are giving information, those sentences are known as declarative or assertive sentences. These declarative and assertive sentences can be further classified into 2 more types. That is a positive sentence or a negative sentence. What do you mean by positive sentence? A sentence which gives us affirmation is known as a positive sentence. And a negative sentence would be a sentence that uses words like not, never, none, neither, etc. or which shows a meaning which is opposite or which is negative. It will be known as a negative sentence. After understanding about what is declarative sentence and assertive sentence, we are going to see our second type of sentence, that is interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences. What do you mean by interrogative sentences? Are sentences that are going to ask questions are known as interrogative sentences. Whenever we are going to ask questions and use a question mark, a hint, simple hint, when you are using a question mark, it is known as your interrogative sentences. So when we ask a question and in response we are looking for an answer, it is known as your interrogative sentences. For example, where do you live? What is your hobby? Do you enjoy watching movies? When is your birthday? Are you going to visit aunt? So any sentence which is going to bring a response for you will be known as interrogative sentence. A simple way to recognize an interrogative sentence would be using or seeing for a question mark. So your question words such as what, when, where, how, who whom, whose, which, why, how, do, does, is, am, are. All these words when we use in a context wherein we are asking a question to someone, it will be known as your interrogative sentences. After understanding what is declarative or assertive sentence, which are simple statements which give us information, and understanding about interrogative sentences, sentences which are going to ask questions and you wait and expect a response, will be known as interrogative sentence. Now we are going to see the third type of sentence known as imperative sentences. So we have already understood about declarative and assertive sentences. We have understood about interrogative sentences. Now we are going to see our third type of sentence known as imperative sentences. Imperative sentences are those sentences wherein we will ask a command, we will give an order, or we may request. So when we are giving a command, an order or a request, such kind of statement will be known as imperative sentences. Imperative sentences in simple words are sentences which are going to give commands, orders, and will be giving some request or asking in a requesting way or a polite way, will be known as an imperative sentence. For example, please bring me a glass of water. So you are requesting. So this kind of a sentence will be known as our imperative sentences. Next, keep quiet. You are giving an order to someone not to talk. Get out of the class. So when you are giving such kind of statements, it will be your command or an order. So when you are giving a request, commanding or ordering, it will be known as an imperative sentences. So imperative sentences are those sentences wherein we are using commands, orders or request. Now the fourth and the last type of sentence that we are going to learn is known as exclamatory sentences. What do you mean by exclamatory? Exclamatory sentences are those sentences wherein you express feelings, emotions, sudden reactions, will be known as exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences expresses sudden feelings. It will also express emotions, etc. will be known as exclamatory sentences. For identifying an exclamatory sentence, you can always look for an exclamation mark. So this is also one of the hints that you can use to identify your exclamatory sentence. Similarly, like you identify your interrogative sentence with the help of a question mark. What kind of sentences we can use for exclamatory sentences? What a lovely day. So here you are not asking a question, but you are exclaiming that it is a wonderful day. It is a lovely day. Such a beautiful dress. So looking at the dress, you go like, wow, it's so nice. So such a beautiful dress it is. So you are exclaiming. So whenever you are using exclamation mark and you are expressing sudden feeling, emotion, it is known as your exclamatory sentences. So today we have learned about 4 types of sentences and what are sentences. So sentences are the group of words that when we join together make a meaningful and understandable statement. We have 4 types of sentences. Those are declarative sentences, also known as assertive sentences. Second was our interrogative sentences, that is question statements. Third was our imperative sentences, where we ask a command or we are giving an order or requesting something. And the last one is our exclamatory sentences, where we have a hint as an exclamation mark and which shows sudden feelings or desires or wishes. In case you have any doubts, please post in the comment section. Do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.